Most people are terrified of being alone, not because solitude is painful, but because silence forces you to meet yourself. No distractions, no audience, just you. And if you can't enjoy your own company, you'll spend your entire life depending on everyone else's. So today, I want to give you 10 things you should do alone, at least once. Some of these will feel small. One of them might genuinely scare you. But by the end, you'll understand something most people never figure out. The person you become when nobody's watching is the person you'll live with for the rest of your life. Let's get into it. 1. Eat at a restaurant by yourself. This sounds simple. It isn't. Not the first time. Because the second you sit down alone, a voice in your head asks, "What do people think watching me eat by myself?" Here's the answer. They're not watching. They're living their own lives, worrying about their own things. The moment you stop performing for strangers who aren't paying attention, you start actually enjoying your own presence. That's the whole exercise. 2. Take a long train or bus ride with no destination, no plan, no itinerary, just movement. There's something about watching the world pass by a window with nowhere you have to be that clears mental noise faster than almost anything else. Sometimes the clearest direction in your life doesn't show up when you're chasing it. It shows up the moment you finally stop rushing. 3. Live in a new city for a while. This one's uncomfortable to even think about, which is exactly why it matters. When nobody around you knows your history, your reputation, or your past mistakes, you get something rare, a blank page. You become someone who isn't defined by yesterday. You get to rebuild yourself from the ground up, on purpose, instead of by accident. 4. Spend an entire weekend without talking to anyone. Try this, and by hour 6, it gets loud in a different way. Your own thoughts start talking. Silence isn't empty. It's actually where your real thoughts begin to speak, the ones that get drowned out by conversation, notifications, and noise every other day of your life. 5. Solve a difficult problem without asking for help. We're taught to ask for help fast. Sometimes that's wise. But confidence isn't given to you. It's earned every single time you survive something hard on your own. The next time you solve something without a safety net, notice what happens afterward. You don't just solve the problem. You prove something to yourself that no one can talk you out of. 6. One full day without your phone or social media. This is the one people say yes to and then quietly avoid. Try a full day, no phone, no scrolling, no constant stimulation, and you'll discover something uncomfortable. How much of your actual life has been quietly borrowed by distraction. Not stolen, borrowed, which means you can take it back. 7. Complete a physical challenge that scares you. A long hike, a marathon, a mountain, a brutal workout you've been putting off. Discipline isn't built in comfort. It's built in the exact moment your body wants to quit and your mind refuses to let it. That moment, right there, is where you actually meet who you are. 8. Sit in nature for hours. No music, no podcast, no phone in your hand. Just you and a world that existed long before your deadlines, your notifications, and your worries ever did. It's humbling in the best way, and it's one of the fastest ways to remember that most of what stresses you out is smaller than it feels. 9. Make an important decision, completely on your own. Not because advice is bad. Good advice is valuable. But one day there won't be anyone in the room to ask. And if you've never practiced trusting your own judgment, that moment will terrify you. Practice now while the stakes are smaller, so you're ready when they're not. 10. Celebrate one of your victories alone. Don't wait for applause. Don't wait for someone to notice. Be proud in the quiet moment, just for you, because you know exactly what it costs to get there, even if nobody else does. That kind of pride doesn't need an audience to be real. Now here's what I really want you to take from this. The strongest people you know, they're not the ones who never feel lonely. Everyone feels that. What separates them is this. They learned to turn solitude into strength instead of running from it. Because here's the truth. Nobody says out loud, the person you become when nobody's around is the person you're going to live with for the rest of your life. Not your followers, not your friends, not your reflection in other people's opinions of you. Just you. So learn to enjoy that company, because eventually that's the only company that's guaranteed to stay. Which one of these 10 have you never done? Tell me in the comments. I actually want to know. If this gave you something to think about, follow for more. Because next time, I'm talking about the thing that's quietly harder than being alone, and that's staying yourself around everyone else. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.